Hyper Light Drifter is a game that has meant so much to me over my time playing it. I've only played through it 2 times fully, and only once to completion in all achievements, but its impact still hits on me, and I think I finally know why. In fact, the answer to the question why is so profound that I won't be able to convey it in words in this video. Rather, I will show you what it is that makes the game so special, and it starts at the roots of this channel.
Time when I was alone, nowhere to go and no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the moon, and even sometimes he would go away too.
These were some of the first things I ever put on YouTube. Some of the first things I ever did creatively. I love these shorts. They hold a special place in my heart. But most importantly to this video is the story. And besides the one Silent Hercules film I made because I couldn't get any of my friends to voice act for it, all these shorts tell a story without dialogue, without words, and without exposition. Albeit they're not groundbreaking, none of them will win any sort of award, and most of the plots are somebody is mad at somebody and they fight. But the point I'm trying to make is, you understand it. Without any explanation, you know what is happening. Which is where it leads back into Hyper Light Drifter. The thing that always amazes me about this game is that it functions as a solo experience, in the likes of Breath of the Wild. Both games focus on the sound of the environment and exploration of nature as big elements. But where Breath of the Wild is obligated to tell a more physical story because it's a Zelda game, Hyper Light Drifter doesn't, which is a very interesting concept because it leads to interactions like this. If you look up Hyper Light Drifter lore, you'll find 3 different videos with varying theories on what the bird's pictures mean, and even as a viewer of this video you might have a different interpretation. I think this abstraction of story is important, especially once you know the story of this game, and how it was very personal to the creator. At the end of the day, all art is artists trying to write their struggles, but the abstraction of Hyper Light Drifter is probably the most compelling way I've seen an artist convey his struggles, unburdened by structure. As I was saying earlier, people online have very different ideas on what all the visuals of Hyper Light Drifter mean, and when this is most exemplified is in the ending, where the black corruption that has been consuming our character finally gets him, and It's finished. Just like that. What I love about Hyper Light Drifter is that it has no use for exposition or making things real. It removes all grounding and builds the abstract fantasy world also as a collective the players are hit by emotion, the pathos. Because that's what really matters in the story. And that's why Hyper Light Drifter will always be one of my favorite games.